All right, everybody, welcome back. It's the perfect time to get wrapped up in a new summer read. Best-selling Minnesota author Mary Logue's latest book, A Wasp in the Beehive, is now out, and she joins us now with more. Mary, welcome. So excited to have you on.
So nice to be here. Thank you.
Absolutely. So this book is part of a series.
Right.
So tell me a little bit more about Brigid,
Yeah.
the main character here. This, for your readers, this is not the first time they've seen her.
No. This is the third book in the series, and I think that mystery readers, really like a series because it allows them, like the main character becomes their friend almost, and they root for them. And so I decided that I wanted to write about an Irish immigrant coming to America, and then I wanted to take her all across the country. So, so she starts in New York, and in this third book, she's in Salt Lake City.
She's in Salt Lake City, and this is not only a mystery, but this is historical fiction.
Right,
so
right.
Without any spoilers, of course, can you set the scene for us in Salt Lake City,
Perfect.
the year, and just kind of what it looked like?
Right. Well, one of the things that I've really learned doing this series is to do the historical research, because that's where I get the goodies.
Sure.
You know, what was happening at this time? Well, it's 1882 in Salt Lake City, and Utah wants to join the Union, but the United States. But in order to do that, they have to give up polygamy.
Okay, and that's a big piece of the story, too.
Right, and Brigid lands in a polygamous family.
Okay, and what gave you the inspiration to write about an Irish immigrant?
I'm Irish.
Okay, that's good.
And actually, I think the inspiration really came from, I did a book on my grandmother who was Irish and lived in Chicago, Minnesota, which is in the bump
Okay.
on the western side of the state. And I found the boat manifest for my ancestors coming from Ireland to America. And it really made them come alive for me. Like, oh my gosh, they were real people. And what did they think, and why did they come? I mean, I think a lot of people think that immigrants want to come here. Not the Irish so much. They were forced off their land.
Sure.
So then my mind just kept going with that. Like, what would it have been like to have lose everything you know and come to this huge country? And so I thought, wouldn't it be cool to take her across
the country?
Yeah, in the 1880s. So.
Okay, and I want to talk briefly about your body of work. You've written more than 30 across different genres. So tell me how you landed on mystery, on historical fiction. How was that process for you?
Yeah, you know, I think the secret maybe for me to be a good writer is to really be open to what kind of comes your way and what falls into your lap. And I really do feel, I've always told stories since I was a little kid and wrote poems. And I just feel like writing books is an exploration for me. It's a way for me to understand the world better, be it a kid's book where a little girl doesn't want to go to sleep, or an Irish immigrant who is discovering the strangeness of the United States.
Absolutely, and reading takes us to places that we've never visited before. It's a great way to do that, and I think that this would be a fantastic summer read. So if you'd like to learn more about this series or about Mary, she will be hosting a reading and discussion for her new book on May 28th at the University Club in St. Paul. That will be at 7 p.m.